A Ravenwolf production presents A Ribbet Realm Tarot. In a place far distant, there is a realm. This realm is known as the Ribbet Realm, and in this realm there is a young frog. He decided he wanted to go on a great adventure, where he would meet many new, fascinating and mystical beings along the way. One day, this frog decided to pack up all his belongings. He packed his books and scripts into a little sack and got ready to set put on a grand adventure. He opened his front door and took a step, taking one last look behind him. As one door closes, so another opens. He walked down the bustling market street of the city. He reached the city gates and took a giant step out, leave everything he knew behind him. He crossed the cobblestone bridge. He took a long walk through an enchanted forest, still leaping with joy in his step. He carried on down the path until he reached a small cliff edge. Not a cliff, more of a knee-height drop. The young frog took a leap off the tiny cliff. And so, the journey officially begins in the Ribbet Realm. Leap into this 78-card tarot deck based on the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition, brought to life through bright, vibrant, medieval frog-based imagery. This deck is perfectly suited not only to intuitive readers who read through images, but also to beginners and more experienced readers alike. It follows the same format as the standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck, with 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana. The minor arcana are divided into 4 suits of 14 cards each, ace through 10, followed by page, knight, queen, and king. The suits are represented by different symbols, while keeping their original elemental meanings. The first suit is staffs, representing wands from the traditional tarot. Staffs speak of action, ambition, creativity and drive, and correspond to the element of fire. The second suit is lilies, representing cups. Lilies focus on emotions, relationships, intuition and the subconscious, aligned with the element of water. The third suit is gems, representing pentacles. Gems relate to money, wealth, stability, and both financial and non-financial abundance. They correspond to the element of earth. The final suit is swords, remaining the same as in the original tarot. Swords represent thoughts, ideas, communication, and truth, and align with the element of air. While there are some differences in the imagery itself, the cards follow the structure and symbolism of the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, making this deck both familiar in foundation and unique in presentation. Also included is a shortened 100-page guidebook featuring a background on tarot, how to prepare and work with your deck, along with other useful information and brief descriptions and meanings for all 78 cards. A QR code is included, giving access to a downloadable PDF of the extended guidebook, which explores each section and every card in much greater detail. Step into a world where wisdom wears a crown of leaves and insight leaps from lily pad to lily pad. Whether you are beginning your tarot journey or deepening an established practice, this deck invites you to explore, trust your intuition, and discover timeless guidance through a fresh and imaginative lens.